I wanted to ask you this. Is it true that Gene Deal had you battle when you was like 12 years old?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can we hear like what you know who Gene Deal is, right?
Yeah, that's Puffy.
Not that old.
Huh?
Not that old.
Not at all. Okay, you shook your head, yes.
I'm waiting to hear the story.
I'm from 12th Street, like I said. Gene used to be up the block with the Slick and the family. These were some real serious street dudes. And Gene used to be around my cousin Jim Ison and all of them. And like I said, I was hot. So Gene was like,
At 12?
Yeah. So Gene was like, yo, like I said, I was scared to battle, but Gene was like, yo, I'm gonna take you to battle these dudes for this money. So I'm like, all right. I ain't think that shit was nothing. We went to Queens, we got to a backyard. It was mad niggas. I'm like, yo. I was nervous as shit. And I heard homie rhyme, and I was like, what the fuck?
Who was it? You remember? You don't remember?
I don't remember his name, you know? I don't remember his name, I don't want to lie. But I heard his rhyme, and I said, what the fuck am I scared for? And I smoked that nigga.
Oh,
I smoked
shit.
I smoked some, man. We left with that bread, word. That wasn't the first time. He had me battle Hitman over the phone.
Gene did?
That's crazy.
Yo, Gene Deal is like just
He solidified.
connect. That's crazy.
If that's Hitman younger than me. Me and Hitman battled over the phone. Hitman was like 13.
Damn.
I never knew. I found out it was Hitman when Gene spoke about it maybe a year ago.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You just found out.
I never knew. I didn't know it was Hitman. I swear to God.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
Hitman called me right after that shit. Like, yo, see this shit, bro? We've been putting in this shit in for a while. I ain't know that was you, dog. I'm like, I me either.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
So I heard you was at one point you was in the Rock office. Was you about to sign a Rockefeller at one point?
Shit, I thought I was.
So what was that?
Shit, Yambo hip hop. You know what hip hop is, right?
Hip hop? Mm-mm.
The A&R, J-A-N-R, hip hop.
I ain't familiar.
Run hip hop since 90 something. He was like, he ran Kanye company and all that.
Okay.
But that was like the man they said behind Jay that used to pick all the good beats. It was like J-A-N-R. His name is Key Yambo, but they call him hip hop. If you Google him, Yam is probably 100 million up, some shit. But he from my block.
Okay.
So he they was hearing about me. So one day I came out of school, and him and Jay was standing outside.
Okay, hold on.
You had to take the shades off of that
Rex,
one. Got to pause the questions.
you came out of school. Jay-Z and hip hop was standing outside of your school?
Leaning on a Range Rover. Not. That's Jay, but I know him, so I'm like, I walked over there. Like, hip it up. He like, I told you I'm gonna bring home to Jay was like, I heard you hot. Let me hear something.
He said, I heard you hot, let me hear something.
I let him hear something. Next thing you know, nigga, the sun was coming down. I was rapping for like 2 hours. It was like, yo, come to the office. We gonna see what's up. All right, I came down there. They was just taking me places with them. My peoples were signed to them. Diamonds in the Rough. I don't know if was signed to them back in the days.
Sounds so familiar.
But they were signed to them. So it was a crew Jay was forming called the Faculty. And we was all supposed to be
The
a part of it.
Faculty. Yep.
He ended up changing it to the Carter Faculty. But it never worked out. It didn't.
Like what? Why?
I can't
It
even-
just kind of fell away?
I can't tell you. I don't know. Like when the last time I could say I saw Jay and them and they even said anything about it, Big L brought it up. I was in the office with L, and he was L had just signed to Rockefeller before he died.
That's
I
wild.
didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Damn.
Yeah, they had did like a flamboyant Rockefeller deal. So I was with L. He was like, "Oh, yeah, you in good hands. You with L." Kind of shit. And then L died after that. L died after that.
Is it true you had the ether beat before anybody heard it?
Hell yeah.
You had the ether beat, Rex. If my hat was white,
But I'm saying, like,
if my hat wasn't white,
you'll throw it on the
I
floor.
throw it.
Rex,
I
you
need this.
got a T-Rex. You
I need
supposed
it
to
for the
do it
rest
for
of the interview.
No, do it for the pod.
Guess what? Do it for
It's
the pod.
gonna be smudged, but do it for the pod.
Guess what? I ain't gonna do that.
He supposed to did it when it was
I was
imposed.
say the moment done passed.
Let me tell you.
The moment done passed.
What the fuck?
What you doing? You had the ether beat, bro, before Nas, before anybody. What the fuck is this? Can I hear this story, please?
It was regular shit. Like,
It won't regular.
no, I mean, yes.
Nas made it
Look.
superior.
No.
I go in
if
the-
I'd have heard it myself
Every day,
before anybody.
Every single day, I was at Ron Brown's house. Every single day. So I'm there just hearing beats. I rap over this, I rap over that, I might get a call. I got a call a bunch of times, nigga. Yo, come to the crib, I gotta hear something. I get there, I'm like, all right, Ebonics is mine.
What you mean? Ebonics.
Big L record, Ebonics.
What about
I
it?
had the beat. I get there, Browse play. Boom, boom. I hear what Big L saying.
Rex,
that
hold on
shit.
real quick, Rex.
You fanned out right now.
Not fanned out.
You about to pass out.
Shut up. Guess what? Rex, are you telling me that? Because I heard a rumor. I was about to ask you about this rumor, so this let me know it's real. You had the Big L Ebonics beat too? First? Before Big L?
Yeah.
You had
I couldn't
some,
do what L did to it though at that time.
Look at me.
no, but I'm saying he's saying the right thing.
He's saying the wrong thing.
No,
But
listen.
He
to me.
had Big L and the Ether beat.
Did you hear what Big L did? These are
Big L went crazy, but how do we
was
know?
fucking crazy.
How do we know?
At that time, I
Bro.
wouldn't have been able to.
Dumb niggas. Come on.
Okay, my bad. Get your shit off.
I could have
Let's
did a
get-
hot song. Let's say I could have did a hot song. I'm not knocking it. It was just L was the person to get it to the masses.
So you were. It's true that you was on the remix.
Yeah, it's on the internet.
I never heard that. You was on the remix.
That's wild.
See, you just like, that's straight. No. You know what Big L is?
Yeah, I know who Big L is.
He don't know who Big
know
L
who Big L
But I
is.
told you I got in the battle from watching Reed Dollars. I listen
Okay,
to a
you know
bunch of
about Reed
old
Dollars.
shit. Like
Big L is like-
That was years way
I'm
before.
an old soul. You feel me?
You know what
I'm just a
ether
young
is?
Nigga. Yeah, bro, I'm a hip hop head.
That's
I know
Rex,
about
Rex.
all the
But
rap
when you
beats.
think
So what you do,
all the
curve it?
hip-hop beats.
Curve what?
The beat.
You got Ether. You was like, oh, that's straight, Ron. What else you got?
I did a song to it.
Yeah, this nigga.
You rapped on the Ether beat?
Oh, so you
Yeah.
tried.
Oh my God. Where is that at? And, okay, once Nas did it, was
That
like, yo,
shit.
that get to hit the show.
Yo,